Welcome back, guys. This is now part 5, I think. Yeah, part 5. And now we enter this new area in the grounds right behind Hagrid's hut. Once we go here, we do see another one of these passageways, which is actually in here there aren't any wizard cards, but there are beans here as you go along the way, and here's a pack of beans, and there are doxies, but they're just background characters. They don't hurt you. And we go see Ron.
Follow me, Harry. You'll never guess what I've found.
What'd you find, Ron? Something interesting? Before I follow you, there's one bean here and over here. This is the last minigame of the grounds, but there are more.
Hello, Harry. Try to grab all the Bertie Bott's beans, but mind the bouncing bulbs. If they bump you, you'll lose some of your beans.
This is the last one. It's still 20 beans to gather. Hasn't changed. Never changes. It's always 20 beans. So you just collect them all before you get hit. And we got them all. We got hit, but we didn't lose any beans.
Well done, Harry. You collected all the Bertie Bott's beans. You've earned a famous witches and wizards card for your troubles.
Now we got another wizard card. Should be Morgan Le Fay.
Morgan Le Fay.
Let's take a look.
Morgan Le Fay. Medieval. Dates unknown. King Arthur's half-sister. Dark sorceress. Enemy of Merlin.
Dun dun dun. Well, King Arthur's a good guy, but she's not. So they must have not been getting along. And of course, she's the enemy of Merlin, who of course is the greatest wizard who ever lived, if you've seen the first card. And also, it's kinda 15 to 11 in the night. I was just watching the Red Sox game in college, and I came back from a high school football game, and my team won. And right now I'm cold. So this is what Ron's found.
This is the entrance to the Quidditch Pitch, but first years like us aren't allowed to play. I hear they make exceptions sometimes though, but only if you are very, very good. Here comes Neville. He looks quite upset. Best go and see what he wants.
Malfoy stole my remembral. He ran off onto the school grounds with it. I need the remembral to find my toad. Please help me. Come on, I'll show you where he went.
Of course I'll help you. Why wouldn't I help you? I mean, Malfoy.
So Longbottom has gone snivelling to you.
I won't get along with.
And you want me to give you his precious remembral.
Yeah, give it back.
I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to collect. How about up a tree? Think you can catch me? Come on then, Potter. And you better watch out for my bludgers.
So you just chase Malfoy by holding X to accelerate your broomstick, and when you get closer to him, you can press square to dash, and also watch out for his bludgers. He's losing track. Also, it does tell you if you go the wrong way. Well, if you are going the wrong way, that is. I just got hit by a bludger. I'll try not to get hit by bludgers. Got him again. Just dodging those bludgers. Only got hit by one bludger so far. And I'm halfway done beating him. It was a chocolate frog, but I got hit by another bludger. I stopped being the ball magnet. So pretty close to beating him in that chocolate frog. I'm like the ball magnet, just like Kevin Euclid getting hit by pitches a lot. He used to play for the Red Sox, but he played the Yankees. Also, the Red Sox did beat Tampa Bay this afternoon, 12-2.
My broomstick, Potter!
Here, take this stupid thing. I've no use for it.
Harry catching the remembral, which is like a snitch. Could be the wide receiver for the Patriots, because Tom Brady could use a good wide receiver just like him. Now let's go back to Neville.
You've got my remembrall back. Thanks, Harry. I'll be able to find my toad now. I remember now. I left Trevor near the herbology class. There are plants there that eat toads.
So you better run along, Neville.
Mr. Potter, I'm Professor McGonagal, Deputy Headmistress of Hogwarts and Head of Gryffindor House. Although I do not approve of your chasing Malfoy about, I'll admit you have remarkable talent on a broomstick. Ordinarily, first-year students may not compete in Quidditch. In your case, we might overlook that rule. Hurry along to the Quidditch Pitch. Your first match against Hufflepuff is about to start.
So we play our first Quidditch game, and Harry's plays Quidditch as a first year, which is rare in Quidditch.
Wow! You're going to play Quidditch! And as a Seeker too! I just wanted to wish you good luck, Harry.
He's a starting Seeker.
Everyone's talking about you becoming a Seeker, Harry. Why, you're the youngest Seeker at Hogwarts in a century.
Starting Seeker, just like a starting quarterback.
I to give you big congratulations. I know you'll catch the snitch first. I just know it.
I've seen a freshman in college football who was a starting quarterback as a freshman, just like Harry Potter. So this is a Quidditch game.
The Chasers 3 goals at each end. The Chasers throw the quaffle and try to put it through the hoops to score. Watch out for the bludgers. These are charm balls that can knock you off your broomstick. 2 meters of each team trying to keep them away. Gryffindor's new team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch. Remember, when the snitch appears, it releases speed rings that will help the seeker fly faster. Here comes Potter!
Starting quarterback for the Patriots, Harry Potter.
A glint of gold! Is that the snitch? Potter's seen the snitch! Yeah!
And you also do want to watch out for bludgers.
Come on, Harry Potter!
This is just like in flying lessons.
Wonderful! Excellent!
So So Lee Jordan just commentates on
This is amazing!
just Harry.
Bludger! Here comes the Hufflepuff Seeker!
She only commentates on the Seekers. She doesn't tell if Angeline Johnson. She doesn't announce it by Angeline Johnson or Katie Bell scores or Alicia Spinett scores, and she also never mentions Quentin George.
Dodges a speeding Bludger! Potter takes the lead!
So
A near miss for Potter! Harry Potter closes in on the snitch!
what an interesting fact is, in Ivy League schools, they actually do offer Quidditch as a varsity sport.
This is amazing!
It would be cool if my high school, or
Potter's going for it!
if my high school had Quidditch, or Muggle Quidditch.
Maximum points for
And also,
Gryffindor!
Harry caught the snitch and won the game. My high school had Muggle Quidditch as a sport, as a varsity sport, then I guess I would be good at it. If there was one in my college, then I would play it.
Well now, if it isn't the notorious Mr. Potter. Remember my name, it's Professor Snape. And I know all about you, boy. Is that a library book in your grimy little hand?
No, it's not. Hagrid gave it to me.
Library books, by definition, are not to be taken from the library. I'll just confiscate that, thank you.
So Hagrid stole this from the library.
As soon as my missing Sloth Brain is recovered, we'll start the first potions lesson.
So here's a letter.
Hey, it's a piece of a map. Hold on. This is Fred and George's handiwork. The map shows there is a forgotten area around here. I wonder if it could be behind that old rusty door.
So this is where we go to find the Sloth Brain.
The map says there is a magic word to open the door. Well, here goes. Alohomora. Wow, look. I've opened that rusty door.
Yes, Ron, we all know that.
Let's see where it leads.
You have good door opening skills with Alohomora, which is a spell we don't use in this game. It's just used by someone else.
Wow, I'll bet this is where my brothers have hidden the Sloth Brain that Snape's after. Let's split up and have a look about.
Who doesn't love Fred and George? They're the class clowns. And over here, let's go read this notice.
Venomous tentacular, beware, Hagrid.
So over here's Venomous Tentacula. So what you do is depend on those mini tentaculas. I don't know what they're called. Then cast Incendio.
Incendio!
But you have to do this wisely. That was made a mistake, but I fixed it, and I defeated that Venomous Tentacula and got some beans. And over here is a lever, which is used to unlock the door. And there's nowhere else to go. But we will go here soon again. Let's go to the door. Let's go talk to Ron.
Here's some puffer pods. They're great fun to throw about. I hear they make trolls sneeze too.
So when
Puffer
you
pod
notice,
patch. Good fun to throw around, Hagrid.
another notice from Hagrid. So what you can do is you don't need to press any buttons to pick it up. You can just go up to it and pick it up. and you press X to throw, but there's nothing to throw at, so you can just throw them for fun or whatever. Watch those watch the Hufflepuff sparkle, throw pretty flowers around. So anyway, there are Horcrux, but they're different.
Horcrux. Only approach with a Wingardium Leviosa spell. Hagrid.
These are different, they're like Hufflepuffs, except use Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa!
You just levitate it, and then there are beans, and you have to collect those beans before that Horcrux gets them. And I don't need to collect more beans right now because I got them all. And then we found the Sloth Brain. We found the Sloth Brain. Now we can start our potions lesson. This is back where we came from. Let me drink that Wicked Mole potion. And here's a letter from whoever it is.
Harry, meet me in the dungeons. Your friend, Hermione.
So the dungeons is the next place to go, since we have the Sloth Brain now.
Great! You found the Sloth Brain. Let's go back to Hogwarts.
The race for the House Cup continues.
And now we see who has how many points.
Ravenclaw.
Not bad.
Hufflepuff. Slytherin.
It's more than us.
Gryffindor.
We got less points, but we're still in the
Gryffindor are
lead.
in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
A race against the two bitter rivals, Gryffindor and Slytherin. Just like the Red Sox and Yankees, Patriots and Giants, Bruins and Canadians. So before we go to the dungeons, we should go back to the grounds to get the password from Fred and George. And then we also go back to the grounds portrait.
Well done. You've got enough blue every flavour beans. Blueberry pie. My favourite. Thanks, Harry. The password for the grounds portrait is Catweasel. Watch out for Snape, Harry. He shows up when you'd least expect him.
So blueberry pie, beans. Those are the only ones I would eat. 2 of them are edible and 2 are not. You'll find out which ones. Now here's Raymond.
My kitten is still down there. Can you hear her?
We will get to that kitten once we reach the bottom of the well in the dungeons. Now we go through this Puffskein patch. And this is where we go to find the portrait. Now we can say the password to the second portrait.
Catweasel.
Well done, young Gryffindor. That is indeed the correct password. I guess I'll have to open up for you now.
And then this is what we get You'll find out. It's a wizard card. And one of the rare cards.
Albus Dumbledore.
Let's get to know about Dumbledore.
Albus Dumbledore, currently headmaster at Hogwarts, considered by many the greatest wizard of modern times. Professor Dumbledore is particularly famous for his defeat of the dark wizard Grindelwald in 1945, for the discovery of the 12 uses of dragon's blood, and his work on alchemy with his partner Nicholas Flamel. Professor Dumbledore enjoys chamber music and 10-pin bowling.
So Merlin was the greatest wizard in the medieval times, and Dumbledore is the greatest wizard in the modern times. And Harry Potter is, of course, the boy who lived. Now, Harry just read Nicholas Flamel. He is a key character. Well, you don't see him, he's just mentioned. He's a key character in this game. You will find out about him soon. So what happens if you talk to the portrait?
I'm feeling a bit off colour, don't you know? So I'll just get back to sleep.
Yeah, I also gotta go to sleep too. Before I do that, we go back to the dungeons. I can just go to sleep and so I can wake up tomorrow, do my college homework, and also watch game 2 of the Red Sox, since the Red Sox won game 1. And of course, if the Red Sox win the ALDS, then I bought the ticket to game 1 of the ALCS, so if they win the ALDS, then I get to go to a Red Sox playoff game. Then there's a Bruins game tomorrow as well. And the Patriots play the Bengals on Sunday afternoon. Now we go back to the entrance hall. And also, for those of you just joining me, I am making a game in college. And I might post a link on my YouTube description in my YouTube videos about the video. We will create a website of it. I will post a link of it on one of the YouTube videos, so stick around for that.
Let's go and give Snape his missing potion ingredient. We'll be in big trouble if he catches us here. He'll think we're the ones who stole it.
So, we go and see Snape.
Then again, maybe I'll just wait here. Snape gives me the willies.
You afraid of Snape? Come on, he's not that bad. Actually, it kinda is.
Potter has found the Sloth Brain. Was it clever hunting, or a thief's guilty conscience? So where was it, Potter? Within your own head?
I'd be mindless if that happened. Isn't he charming? Now we go into the dungeon. And this is the dungeons. And next time we meet, we'll go to our potions lesson and then the defense against the dark arts lesson. See you guys later.